In this short video, we're going to look at setting up the SleuthIT app. First thing you'll want to do on your device is make sure that your Bluetooth is switched on, because iBeacons work via Bluetooth. And the next thing you'll want to do is browse to the relevant app store and find the SleuthIT app and download it. On moderate Wi-Fi, the app will download in literally a minute, possibly two. Now once the app is downloaded, open it and you'll see all the current cases that we have for SleuthIT on show. Each case is its own app inside here. The one at the top is just a show reel, a video of 60 seconds which you may want to look at, and then for each case, as you open the case, you'll need to do the following. Select the case and then select Agree. Now it's very important that you authorize your location services because beacons work on location. So we'll select Authorize here, and then I always select Always Allow. We don't use notifications yet, so you won't be plagued by any messages. But at the moment, if you want to select Authorize, it won't do any harm, and then select Allow, and it's something we're looking at using in the future. So that's the case set up, and you'll need to do that for each case as you use it. And at this point I want to point out that for every case you can browse the default content. So we're now into the briefing for MasterChef, and you can do this for every case. Browse the documentation, have a look at the videos that introduce the case, and get an idea of what the case is all about. However, you probably notice at the top of the screen here this alert for downloading the bundle, and this is very important. You'll want to select this because what it means is it's going to cache all the data for this case, and you'll be able to play the case totally offline without Wi-Fi. And that makes for a much better experience, and you can place your beacons anywhere you wish. Now while that's downloading, I will show you that in the bottom right hand corner here, this little menu, there's an alternative way of doing the same thing, which is cache all assets. So if you inadvertently selected dismiss from that download menu, you can always cache the assets here if you wish. Now also note that in this menu we have the return to main menu icon, this orange one, and that's how you go back to the main menu, and you'll see that MasterChef has now moved to the top. If when you're using the app, or your students are using the app, you find that when you go to use your case with your beacons, things aren't triggering as they should do, have a look at this menu, top left hand corner, these three white lines. I just want to point out the settings. Change your settings here. Just go in there and make sure that all of these three, well particularly the top two, location services and Bluetooth, have been enabled. If I deselect that, well mine are enabled actually. If I was to switch off my Bluetooth settings, which I'll do now, I'm going to find that I've got a problem and the app is alerting me to that. So you'll have to enable those, and you may not be able to do that from the app. You may have to go back to your settings, switch on your Bluetooth, and pop back to the SleuthIT app, and there we are. Everything's as it should be. So let's have a look at the beacon triggering that content to appear. I'm looking at my case selection and I select MasterChef. I'm going to go into MasterChef and I can see my default content. Now what I'm going to do is look on the back of my beacon, and I have a power on button and I have a little LED. And when I press and hold that power on button, that LED will flash green, and in the app the location for that beacon has now been triggered to appear. And I can go in there and start to play my case. Here we have a conundrum to solve to unlock this padlock. So to play the cases, you're going to need to buy one of the relevant SleuthIT boxes. For each case, there is a box specific to that case, and you can find more details about this and how to get hold of a box online at SleuthIT.com.